Are we live right now? Yeah! Let's go! And it's live, baby. Let's get into it. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, Chief?
Yeah, not too bad. We're coming to you live on, well, not live.
Good Friday.
Live. It's Good Friday. So Jesus died a few thousand years ago today. So we're drinking.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We're drinking in celebration for that, seeing as the blood of Christ is alcohol. Matthew's done his fair share of the past few weeks in celebration of this day.
Let's go.
I've been doing my best, but we're getting into it. Matthew, would you like to start off proceedings to explain that chain necklace you've got around your neck and what the fuck that's got to represent?
Oh, it's a bit of fucking bling, bro. That's all it is.
Who bought you that bling?
Hey, yeah, it's just chill, dude. My mate gave it to me, actually. It's fucking lit. So I was like, yeah, let's go. I'm wearing it. Let's get onto it.
So, in other words,
look at what you're wearing. Look at what you're wearing. You're like the prisoner that never got in, G.
Okay. I'll take that on the chin. A prisoner who never got in.
Look at your big ass. God damn, you look like shit today. Let's go. No, I'm joking. Let's get to it. What's the go today, Chief? What are we going to discuss other than obviously send it for Jesus? Let's get into it.
I'd like to first I'd like to touch on a couple of admin points.
Righto. You get out. Out of the way.
So as you would have seen on the last podcast, I rewatched it since it went live. The audio did cut out several times during the recording. There's nothing we can do about that. We're trying our best to fix the issue via Google. But I think it's just going to be bear and grit it for now. I think we're trying our best to get our internet connections in sync. And they're pretty in sync today compared to yesterday. So we're hoping for a better show. But yeah, that's just going to be the way it is until myself and this scat man get reunited and live out of the same area once again, which shouldn't be too far away, wouldn't it be, Matt? We're talking about big things.
Too far away, mate. It's on you. We're talking, me. But hopefully it's sooner rather than later. That's all I gotta say.
What's the plan in that regard? I mean, we were discussing it at length.
Options, bro, but I haven't really committed to anything yet. So obviously for me, I can go pretty much anywhere, so it doesn't really bother me.
No, we were discussing it earlier in the week.
Or maybe
this is how it's essentially gone. So on January 1st at about 12:05, I explained to everyone around me on the hill at R&B that this would be the last New Year's I'd have in the country for the foreseeable future. But this was before everything kicked off.
Corona fucking smashed everybody. That's some bullshit.
And then so the whole plan was for myself and you. We were going to fuck off to Europe and be there mid-year and start living over there and starting a new existence and creating a schooner territory with our Northern Hemisphere brethren. However, that was obviously in God's big plan. It was a bit too far-fetched, and he kicked off coronavirus. So since then, we've had a look at ourselves, and I'm going to be staying up in Auckland for the foreseeable future in a safe job that I hold until it all blows over, and Matteo is going to stay in Nelson. But once we do eventually get taken back down the peg to level 1, Matthew, you were talking
level 3. I'm fucking moving straight away.
Yeah, no, we're talking about what was it, Tauranga? That's the new topic.
Tauranga or Palmy, bro. One of the two. Yeah. Who knows? It could be anywhere. We'll just go where I'm going to go wherever I can get work. To be fair, but that's that is what it is. We'll just cross that bridge when it comes up, mate. You know, at the moment we're dealing with the lock-in of Corona time, so
yeah. Hopefully it all comes to a head fucking pretty soon. I saw on the news today had another death, although that person was in their 90s and had underlying health conditions.
Hell yeah, booming 2020. Let's get that bitch out of here. No, that's a bit sad. That's a bit much for me. That's sad. But hey, it is fucking sad, but it is what it is, mate. Like,
it is what it is. Matthew,
anyway, so
yeah, I reckon you're probably going to be pretty close to
coronavirus.
Getting the seeing as both deaths were in the South Island, and you yourself, you do have an underlying health issue, and the fact that you recovered from glandular fever not so long ago, which always stays with the body some one way or another, according to my amateur medical background.
Your fucking medical background of fuck all, kids. That's all I know.
I know my way around the syringe.
Yeah, righto, chief. Anyway, yeah. Anything? What topics do you reckon should we fling on today? What could be a crack up discussion point? I'll let you start, and then we'll go from there. Let's get into it, eh?
Oh, I'll let you start because I have no ideas. That's what you mean, eh?
That's practically pretty much what I mean, bro. I'm more focused on getting pissed today than anything else. So, but hey, it is what it is.
No, I got. Oh, you go.
Hey?
Okay, I'll go.
You go, and I'll vibe.
I mean, I was thinking we've seen a topic of discussion. I've seen a topic of discussion on social media of late to do with quarantine. I was thinking we make our ideal quarantine house made up of several specific subjects. So I'm going to list them, and both of us we're going to have to come up with our quarantine house. So for the quarantine house, you're going to require one black cap, alive or dead, ex or current. All right. Yep. So one black cap. You're going to require one all black, alive, dead, ex or current, whatever. You're going to have to require. We're going to go.
NRL player. That could be the go.
No, we'll go one actor or actress. One actor or actress. Okay. So that's 3. We're going to go one person from Palmerston North between the years we were existing out of here. That's 4.
Goddamn, that's going to be fun.
And we're going to go with
one NRL player. Surely that's got to be one. I want to put one NRL player in mind.
We've got too many sports. We're going to go with one. We're going to go with one world leader, alive or dead, ex or current. Okay, so that's 5. And you got to explain.
One what? What was the last one?
Leader, a world leader. So anyone from Adolf Hitler to Jacinda Ardern. So, yeah.
That's a fucking extreme fucking... Holy hell. Righto.
Okay, so I'll let you kick off proceedings. You begin to...
Black cap, mate. Jesse Ryder, mate. Has to be Jesse Ryder, eh? Lockdown with Jesse Ryder. Fuck, that'd be a good pass up. That'd be a good time, for sure.
Yeah. He would just sit on...
Wait, sorry?
He'd just sit on the couch and delete piss, mate. He'd delete all your piss as well.
That's what you want in a lock-in, bro. Fucking lockdown. Yeah, Jesse Ryder, definitely. What was the next one? Jesse Ryder.
We've got a world leader.
World leader.
Alive or dead?
Yeah. I don't know. World leader. Fuck, that's a hard one. I reckon Boris Johnson, bro, just because he's such a fucking knob. He'd be crack up to have just for comedic value. I reckon he'd be crack up.
He's in isolation right now, champ. He's in ICU, so you have to have a few nurses in there with you, supporting his.
I'm saying that he didn't have that, but like obviously he'd be crack up because he's a fucking. He looks outrageous. He's crack up. He just looks like the biggest twat pom I've ever seen in my life, but it's kind of funny. So yeah, I'm in there.
he has interesting views on Brexit, Matt. Would you like to
To be
share
fair,
what his
I don't know enough about it, Cobb, so I'm not going to get into that. But what was the next category?
actor or actress? Alive or
Actor.
dead? Alive or dead?
Bro,
Or
Russell
actress?
Brand in his prime.
Who?
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. So Russell Brand, the drug version.
Russell Brand in there. He'd be crack up because I feel like he's got lots of funny shit to say. And I reckon he'd be funny as fuck. Seems
You
like a
kind of look
real
like
knowledgeable lad, and I feel like he'd be a
kind
good
of.
Tom.
No, that
Uh,
actually isn't a bad choice.
who else is
You
there?
probably.
What was the other two?
So we got Black Cat.
Person from Palmy since I've been there. Bro, I'm gonna go with Nate Dickin. I think that guy is the fucking man. He'd be the fucking coolest cunt to be locked down with. G. He's such a good cunt. And he's always a man time.
I'm not sure if I know Nate. Probably
I don't think you've met him, but he's such a good cunt, and he's just the man. Much love to that breed. Right, he's a good ass lad. And what was the last one, G?
Fuck man, I know we should have written this down.
I'm gonna do two more. I'm gonna do an NRL player, and that's definitely Todd Carney. Todd Carney for sure, because he's a gun. He's a crack up cunt. And for the last one, I can't remember what the last one was.
Well, it was actor, movies, actors, movies. We had
Black Cap and something from Harmony. That's all I know.
All right, we'll go off NRL player then. For the fifth one.
And fucking Todd Carney, because that's Jesse Ryder, fucking Boris Johnson, Nate Dickin, Russell Brand, and Todd Carney. I reckon that'd be a fucking lock-in of the ages, though. And obviously myself, that would be a lock-in of fucking dead. That'd be a lock-in of the ages for sure.
You'll let the team down somehow, whether it'll be through financial. I'd say financially, you'll probably let the team down.
Mate, I'll find a way to let somebody down. I can tell you that for a fact. But hey, it is what it is. All right. So obviously now you're up. Who do you reckon? Let's get into it.
All right. Who should I start with?
Mate, you choose. You start in any particular order you feel capable of.
Okay. Black Cap. I'll start like you started. I am gonna have to go with Baz McCullum, Brendan McCullum. I'll explain why.
That's a good choice. He's a good.
In this ideal quarantine isolation, we'll have Wi-Fi in our flat, and we'll have access to the virtual world of horse racing that I believe Japan has up and running. And I would say myself and him would be locked to that laptop screen, watching a few rounds of the old
virtual
horse racing.
Yeah, it's on Sport Bet365 too, G. That's fucking good. That's a good.
I'd say he'd get
some wins on that, G.
I'd say he'd be a good bugger for that, and I reckon he'd drop a few. If we got him pissed enough, he'd probably drop a few extra K on like certain stuff that we peer pressure him in. But
yeah, fuck yeah.
As well as that, I'd love to hear his recount of the 2015 World Cup semi-final win when he was punching darts underneath the tunnel as Grant Elliott was doing his masterclass, is what he did. And, that story's classic, eh?
That's classic. That's actually too good, eh? That's so fucking good.
So he'd be my first one, McCullum. And then we go actor or actress, alive or dead. You're gonna want you're gonna want a female around, don't you? You will need a female to bring some much needed
debatable way, but I can understand your point.
Actress, who plus actress anything these days?
If it was gonna be my pick, bro, I'd take Margot Robbie, just because she's fucking hot. Be something nice to look at.
That's an easy option though, Margot Robbie. I want to go something kind of.
Sorry, Emma Watson or something like that. That would be my choice if we had to do an actress.
You're just going off what Lad Bible would list for their top 5. Some original
top 5.
Can you get closer to your mic if that's all right? Hold it.
Bro, here's a shout out. Fucking What's
I've got to
that?
pick an actor.
Bro? What's that porn star again, bro? Fucking.
Mia Khalifa. That'd be
No,
good.
no. The other one, the little white girl who's fucking hot as.
Oh, Riley Reid. She's not that
No,
hot.
no.
Riley
Just
Reid.
Rhodes, bro. Is it Rhodes? Lana Rhodes, bro. That's the one.
Oh,
That's my
that's
take. That's on.
You only know her because she got blown up by a Logan Paul podcast or whatever that fuck that is.
Hell no, G. That bitch #1 on Pornhub, G. That's how we all know.
Because of Logan Paul.
No, but because she's fucking hot, bro. What do you mean? That's fucking outrageous from you.
Okay, actor. I'm ready for my actor. I'm going to go down the route of DiCaprio. Yeah, DiCaprio, because I'm sure you'll bring some females around with him.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a good shout. That's a fucking crack up shout.
He's got a trail of females, and they'll either be inside the flat or outside waiting.
And they're all young as fuck too, so they'd be all hot. They'd be all good too. They'd all be fucking good for it.
Plus, I bet he's an absolute punisher on the piss. I bet he only drinks the like fanciest shit, so he'll bring that, and then we can roast him for drinking martinis while we're fucking sinking back Max and the state American Pale Ales. So yeah, DiCaprio. So it's black cap and actor. Someone from Palmy. Now that is a difficult one. For many reasons, and one, it's got to do with the whole makeup of the flat so far. So for flat so far, we've got Baz McCullum and DiCaprio. Who's gonna gel well there? I'm not gonna pick you because you probably pissed me off 2 days in and owe me money a day in.
That's outrageous.
Okay. Got to think carefully about this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick. I'll pick him. I'll pick Josh Moss. It's got to be Josh Moss.
Yeah, he's a crack up.
Because I have a funny feeling him and DiCaprio won't get along, and he'll step DiCaprio out pretty quick.
Let's go.
And they're both the same. And they're both the same height. And I think we could get a viral video going of Josh Moss fighting Leonardo DiCaprio at a fight night in the middle of the lounge.
It would be crack up, bro. That would be fucked.
Josh
Moss hunted as both up. Getting after him and shit. That'd be crack up.
If we got DiCaprio pissed enough, I feel as if he would just be all about it. He'd be all about the fight night. We could like steal his phone and put it on Instagram Live and get some traction. So yeah, Josh Moss, purely for that thing alone. He'll make up that seat in the house. NRL player. Well, we've got a lot to choose from there. You chose Todd Carney, the man who pissed in his mouth famously, amongst other things.
There's some from the NRL too, bro. There's some fucking good shouts that all crack up. Right.
Bro, I'm going to go with I'm torn between Jonathan Thurston, bro, just for that laugh. Because he'll laugh at everything you say. And he's got that
he laugh too, so he'd make other people laugh.
He's got that laugh that's contagious. So I feel as if he'd be quite a useful utility. And I feel as if he would be, he'd be all about fucking the fight night sort of stuff and the schooner stuff we've all come to love and admire. So he'd make up that seat. Plus, he's got some great yarns, obviously, and he's one of the best ever, one of the immortals. So he'd probably make up that seat. And then what was the fifth one? Jesus Christ, am I?
All right, so it was world leader, actor.
Oh, world leader. Okay, alive or dead, current ex. Oh, I'm going to America on this one because you can't not avoid it.
What, are you going to go Trump? Are you going to go Trump?
Nah, that'd be too obvious. I've got to go kind of obscure, reasonably. Oh, I'm torn between JFK and Bill Clinton.
Really? That's interesting. Oh,
man, Bill Clinton. He's just an absolute lad. Bill Clinton and the Monica Lewinsky case. Holy shit, that was so funny, and he just made so many comical errors in the media roundup. The way he denied it and everything, holy shit, that would be fucking fun having him around. Plus, I think he'd just be all about it, and that voice. Try and put on that voice. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Wait. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Nah, fuck. That was the best effort.
I don't.
Matt, you're gonna have to improve your connection. I think we said it. You're gonna have to improve your connection. We had a bit of a cutout there.
I don't know what's going on. It's a bit dusty, bro. But it's just at my house. But I honestly reckon should we go through those Instagram things and answer those? You reckon?
Oh, we got like 5.
We answer those 5, bro. At least we could do those. Those are crack up as well. So, like, we could answer some of those.
All of them. Because we got 5. And they're all comically coming from Richardson, which is...
You're going to have to move them up, though. My phone's dead. So, unless I go on my tablet and look at them.
I can remember them. Matt, try and get your connection running fine, because this is starting to cut out.
Yeah, it's real weird. I don't know, like, I'm upstairs and I'm inside, so I'm kind of like, it's the best spot I can be, really, without any distractions. But yeah, I'll go for a walk. We'll go for a walk, eh? How about that?
I'm very sorry.
It's not my fault, bro. The connections are wank, mate. It's fucking everyone's using the internet around my fucking area at the moment, so hard fucking yakkers, lads.
Same with every. All right, so I will start off with. I'm starting off. I'm going to start off with the first question, or first thing that got submitted via an anonymous person, which is rig reveal, Matt.
Oh, that's not happening. Oh, I do not care. I'm not doing that. Not a chance, lad.
If you want a rig reveal, just message me on the tooscooned page, and I'll be happy to flick you a current image of Matthew's rig, and or mine. Not that that's really anyone's concern, but that is there on the table. We'll go to the second one on the agenda, which I believe was also submitted by an anonymous tipper. What was it? It was explain why you and Matthew have become such good friends, which I think was probably the best question of the 5 we had.
To be fair, that's a great question. I don't know. It's a good question. How do we answer that?
Well, basically, I think, in my 30-second opinion, it'd be we complement each other well. So we sort of, it's a very easy sort of way to, you rub off each other well, in terms of the fact that, like, you say something, the other person knows what to say. So it's when you're at a party, or you're at a function,
we can vibe
you're in a circle, you're talking, someone will say something, and the person who, the other person will know what to say to make that story sound better, or make them appear better. Like, it sort of rubs off in that way. And also in a comical faction, in terms of the fact that, we do stuff together that's funny, like the fight night stuff and everything. There's a whole lot of stuff. Essentially, it just comes down to the fact that it's 2 personalities that mix well and brings the best and worse out of each other. I think that's any good
Yeah, I'd
friendship.
say that's pretty fair. To be fair, though, you took a bit of fucking work to get better, your personality, but fucking, yeah. When I met you, you were a bitch, motherfucker. But you fucking molded into a fucking outstanding fucking breather. So, in terms, I think we complement each other well with, like you said, with the ability to have influence on each other's fucking vibe very quickly. It wasn't like many other people that I met during uni, I don't think.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But we've already sort of touched on this in the fact of the in episode 1 or 2, I can't remember which one, and we talked about how we met and everything. So it's kind of explained already. But we'll go into another question. Running out pretty fast here. This one was submitted by Liam Wells of
God. Oh dear
New
God.
Zealand.
This one will be good, I'm sure.
I don't want to get this question wrong because I remember it being quite a nice question and I enjoyed. Liam Wells asks, will David Seymour's executive meme status help or harm his election campaign? You want to start us off, Matt?
But in that one, in my opinion, dude, to be fair, I think it can kind of only help him in a way. I mean, it can only help him with the younger people, G. Like, because, like, everybody loves to, like, I feel like a lot of people in our age, we obviously love memes and shit. And because David's such a fucking meme, at times, like, his Dancing with the Stars fucking thing was pretty crack up. And he's just a bit of a fucking, comes across as a bit of a fucking spade, eh? So, like, I feel like it can only help him, bro. And I feel like young people get behind somebody like that who doesn't mind the piss getting taken out of him and stuff. I feel like for the older people, probably not as much. I feel like they probably won't fucking understand it. But who knows, bro? I reckon it could. For people like us, I think it only helps them. And to answer that question, I think in the younger generation, it can only help them. In the olders, it's definitely going to hurt them because I feel like they don't understand the kind of joke or message, I guess, that's getting put across. That's how I look at it.
I agree totally. You only have to see his recent reaction to, we're mentioning him for the second time in a row, could be keen. His efforts to get people to jump on his live the last couple of weeks when he's explaining about coronavirus and talk about diggers and nangs. And Seymour's just gone out and done what he's had to do, and then actually he's observed what could be keen and has got his followers to say about nangs and diggers, and he's he's gone about his business and gone. He's made it comic. He's made it sort of a comical kind of thing, and he's actually brought a bit of humor out of what is obviously illicit stuff, and he's sort of given the kick back to the younger viewer who's put all that content through to him.
True. That's fair.
He understands. He understands the bigger picture, and I think everyone appreciates that and goes, "Oh yeah, he's on board with this, but he's not on board with this." You know what I mean? And
I think they people will respect the fact that he's taken it as a joke too, and just been not come out and got defensive or something. He's just embraced it and said, "Fuck it, that's crack up." Embrace the humoral side of it instead of taking the literal side. So,
absolutely, and he's a great New Zealander for that. We appreciate him. So that's what we'll leave that question on.
He's a cracker.
We got one final question.
Yep.
Actually, no, we got another comment saying "be drunk," which we kind of are. We are drinking this episode.
Kind of we are exactly.
We got a question as well.
Thank you, Randy, for that one. That's a fucking much loved, appreciated comment because obviously this is what we like to do. It's good fun. Yarns and brews and yarns, as they say.
We got a question asking, the book escalates. Explained, please. Escalates.
The what book? The book
escalates.
Escalates book explained. Lewis, I don't even know what that book is. I'm going to be quite honest.
All right, we're going to have to guess. So I'll give you 30 seconds to explain what the Book of Escalates might mean, and I'll do it myself shortly after. So escalate, the book, explain.
Well, to me, escalate means to like increase or fucking like go fucking vertical, go higher or something like that. So I don't know, mate, but maybe it could be about getting as high as you can, or fucking maybe talking about higher life or some shit. I don't know, something like that. Could be, who knows, mate. I don't know the book. I'm not familiar, so I wouldn't be able to answer with a fucking any form of knowledge other than the fact that it might be to improve or to get higher on something. That would be.
All right, stop. That was your 30 seconds. All right, I'll go now. Ready, go. I think the book escalates. I think. Maybe I feel as if it's about escalators. I think escalators go up in a lot of different skyscrapers around the world, and I think they're a very important asset. In fact, you know, the escalator never not works, because if it's not working, it still stairs, and you can still go up it to use it. And I think that's an important piece of technology in society today. So I wouldn't see why not it be used that way, and I wouldn't see why they'd make a book about it.
That's fair enough, mate. That's fucking fair enough. Anyway, on to the next fucking thing. We've been talking for a while today, Chief. It's been fucking alright.
I reckon we can go on for another one.
Oh yeah, here's a question. Are you going to be chucking George FM on this afternoon for the fucking duck that's going to be on? There is a absolutely star-studded lineup on there this afternoon. It's going to be mean.
What's it to do with, like, top 100 or DMB?
Bro, it's DMB. It's a drum and bass thing. I don't know that. I just got told to turn George FM on, so that's going to be so fucking on. I'm getting into that as soon as I get off this call. It's going to be mean. Yeah, gonna sink some drinks and fucking get into it. It's gonna be mean. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Are you fucking chilling or?
Well, just FaceTiming the boys, really.
Might get a group call together maybe or something like that. Anyway, I reckon it's about time we wrap this fucking sumbitch up. So, how do you want to
I want to finish this call off by allowing you to have 30 seconds to summarize on why we should be thankful for Easter.
Well, okay, here we go. So why do we thankful for Easter? Well, obviously, if you are into your religious stuff, it's a fucking important day on the calendar, which means that it should be celebrated with a bit of dignity and respect, and in a sense is one of the foundations of religion, and if you're Christianity and stuff like that. So it's an important day to be for you guys, for your faith, if you're inclined that way. Yeah. And
you're done. That's a good week, Matt. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Tooscooned, number 5.
Number 5, man. 5 already. It's getting quick there.
We hope it didn't cut out too much. Again, we're sorry for that, but we're working on it. Times will get better. Tough times bring tougher people. End of the day, thank you for listening. If you made it this far,
subscribe and fucking enjoy the podcast. Let's go. Much love to everybody who listens. Let's get into it.
We'll be coming back to you in 3 days' time. Gang, thank you for listening. Remember to follow the page, Tooscooned on Instagram. We're trying to make most of our stuff come out of here. We salute you.
Team, so we need some help with that. Let's get into it. The better this gets, the better the content will be, I'm sure. So much love to everybody out there. Stay safe during these tough times and enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the weekend, because obviously it's Friday today, so let's go. And hell yeah. I'll talk to you.
Love you.
Later on, brother man. Love your fucking company. Let's get into it. I'll catch you later, Jim.
Sign out.